And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Reggie Bullock is out there with Green. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you can't afford to bail out a dynamic shooter like Thompson. He'll make you pay at the line.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Thompson nails both of them. Mavericks trailed by 18. Outside Irving. There's the pass to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Green taking his time here. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
For 3, Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
They will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Curry passes to Thompson. And here is Poole. Curry kicks to Thompson. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trailed by 15. Outside, Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
Back to Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Bullock with the rebound. Bullock's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Poole, and the Warriors miss again.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Green. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Doncic finds Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Green. Here's Poole. Here's Wiggins. He's guarded by Bullock. Fader on the way. And the Warriors miss again.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Doncic outside. Back to Green. for the three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. To end the cold streak. Warriors the rebound. The 3 ball. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Irving up top. Guarded by Poole. Back to Doncic. To the left wing. For 3, Bullock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. On defense, the Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Poole finds Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Free throw is good from Doncic.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Thompson inside the line. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points for Klay Thompson. Here's Dallas. They're on a 19-5 run here. Curry against Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Curry kicks to Poole. Green against Powell. Green, the pass to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 16 points.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
The shot by Powell, no good. Warriors leading by 4 to the inside. And there's Poole on the assist by Curry. He's got 8.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Thompson against Green. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Green. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Poole against Doncic. Shoots. And the Warriors miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Up top, Powell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
The free throw drops for Powell.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Powell with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Irving finds Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Just 2 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, an incredibly smart player. Iguodala knows how to draw the whistle by manipulating the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 12. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks trailed by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On the wing, Iguodala. To the paint. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 14 points for the game.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Looney kicks to Poole. Shoots over Hardy. Poole, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
First one falls for him.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And so he makes both from the line. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala outside. Back to Poole from past the arc. And no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Looking to end his cold spell. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Hardy passes to Irving. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Count that bucket. Here's Poole. 10 points for him. Passes to DiVincenzo. And the pass to Iguodala. He kicks it to Kuminga. Rebounded by Hardy.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Justin Holiday comes in for Hardy. Warriors leading by 5. Iguodala outside. DiVincenzo finds Looney. Poole on the wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Wiggins is checked in for Andre Iguodala.
One shot.
That's good from Poole. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Irving passes to Holiday. Outside Hardaway. Back to Holiday. There's the drive. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Goes up on the wing. Kuminga, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
They get it again, and Kuminga throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Irving. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the center.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
All free throws good from Doncic. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They led by as many as 18 points. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Now here's Thompson. Right side, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Great D that time from Green. Mavericks trailed by 10. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Hardaway finds Doncic. Floats one up. No good that time. Curry with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Arguably the most impactful player in modern NBA history, Stephen Curry has changed how the game is played, really making this more of a three-point shooting league.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trailed by 12. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 9 points for Draymond Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Fast break, here they come. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. Curry against Hardaway. Powell trying to free himself up. Goes back up. Hardaway, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Curry. And the shot is long. Mavericks trailed by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Doncic with the steal. On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And they double up Doncic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Dallas with it. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. The Warriors pull it in. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thanks so much, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Bullock passes to Green. And the lead is down inside single digits. Green's got 20 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning, I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Hardaway finds Powell. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. They get it back. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Powell.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Green dishes to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. Here's Bullock. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Curry with the bounce pass. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And, you know, when power is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
He's off on the second. Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Poole. And here is Curry. And the 3 off target.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Curry deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic kicks to Green. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson outside. The pass to Poole. Here's Curry. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kyrie Irving.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Green against foul. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. On up the court. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry passes to Poole. An easy 2 points on the layup. Poole's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the decision-making of Curry? Not just a go-to scorer, also a skilled orchestrator who picks the defense apart with his passing.
Pass to Doncic. to the middle. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
The free throw drops for Powell. And so Powell nails both of them. The Warriors leading. Left side, Curry. Thompson outside. And a draw from three-point range. It's outside. To tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Yep, it counts.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And the basket is good. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavericks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And there's a reason they fouled Wiggins right there, taking their chances at an important part of this game.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And it cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Doncic, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Doncic to take the lead. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Thompson dishes to Green. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fires from 18. It drops.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 1. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
Yes!
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
No good, shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Wide open look. Well, shot off that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Curry. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's go over to